I'm from Philadelphia, and when you're from Philadelphia, you can't help but be a huge sports fan. It's like the loyal Eagles fan who, on his deathbed, that he have 8 Eagle football players be his pallbearers at his funeral, so they could let him down slowly one last time. My dad started taking my brothers and myself to Eagles games when we were 10 years old. Not always wins, but it was great fun and an important part of my childhood. I got my start in the business from my roommate in college. He had a contracting background and he was renovating a small apartment building in Philadelphia. At the time, I didn't know the difference between a 2x4 and a roof rafter, so I was constantly asking local contractors for advice. One day, one of the contractors turned to me and said, "Jim, you asked so many questions. The last fella in here who asked this many questions was a young builder named Bob Toll." So I thought, well, maybe I should give that guy a call. The next day we met and he hired me on the spot. He started me out in the field as an assistant construction manager, but within a year and a half, I was opening my first subdivision, Princeton View in New Jersey. In 1993, Bob took a chance on me, and the deal was if I could find a land deal to start our operation in California, he would let me run the operation. The deal was a roller coaster, but we worked our way through it, and we opened our first community in California, Vista Estates, in January 1994. Soon thereafter, we expanded to the Bay Area, and over the next 12 years, we grew to be the largest home builder in Contra Costa, Alameda, and Santa Clara counties. The acquisition of Chappelle Homes in 2014 was a game changer. When we completed the sale, it turned out to be the largest in the history of Toll and one of the largest in the history of California. California is the greatest place to be a builder. You constantly have to innovate because it's so dynamic here. Toll Brothers has always been known as America's luxury home building. We spent 50 years building our brand, but when we came to California, we knew we had to step up our game. We got rid of the formal living rooms and dining rooms, and the kitchen island became the center of family life. We replaced the walls with huge sliding doors, and we created outdoor rooms that were finished, so the house became a unified experience inside and out. It takes a great team to build a house like this. Of all the accomplishments I've had in California over the past 25 years, the one that I'm most proud of is the new generation of young builders we've developed. They all started out in the project management trainee program.
Jim's a great leader. He's fun to be around. He's competitive. He wants to push the envelope and really take our product and our brand to the next level.
Started at the company at a very young age, 22 years old. Had a chance to take on a project management role in an entire community. It's a very entrepreneurial opportunity here at Toll.
It's great to come to work with all these young professionals. They're all just like me. We all started from the bottom and worked our way up. And we're all building fabulous new communities in California. Karen and I met the first week in college. She was a blonde back then, by the way. It only took me 3 years to get her to actually go out with me. We dated our junior and senior year, both went to graduate school, broke up and didn't see each other for 5 years until our 5th year reunion.
When we got back home, he called me every day for a week, and then at the end of the week he said, "I'm coming out next week and we're seeing where this is going." 5 hours off the plane, he proposed.
That was
it.
36 years ago.
Yes, so it's all been great.
We love to travel. We've been all over the world. I love to go places as far away as possible.
But I do all the planning.
Karen has a huge family, cousins galore, and there's a barbecue every weekend.
This year it's been 18 years since I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was something that was really overwhelming, and Jim really was my rock.
Well, we went through it together, and to be able to give back to the fabulous scientists and doctors at the City of Hope, as I owe everything to them. I wouldn't have my Karen here if not for that. We're involved in a lot of philanthropic pursuits. The Seeds of Peace is just a great example.
It really is.
They take young people out of their conflicting environments. They come to Maine to spend a summer in a summer camp.
People should consider themselves citizens of the world, using our own network to make the planet a better place. This isn't an easy thing for Jim to talk about himself. It's easy for him to talk about the communities he builds, the teams he builds. He has done so much.
Karen's my best audience, as you can see.
But he's wonderful, and it's not just because I'm married to him. Someone like him doesn't build an organization like that with such a wonderful team around him if it's just about putting in the time. He really cares about people.